What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Run with Jay channel. So today we're doing the review on the Hoka Rocket X that was just released by Hoka. So this is their super shoe that's supposed to compete with all of the other racing shoes out there. So we're going to take a look at the shoe, test it out, see how it is, and where it stacks up compared to all of the other shoes that are out in the market right now. So if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you for your contribution and support. And let's get started. So the Hoka Rocket X was released on November 1st of 2020 and it retails for $180 in the US. It's got a 5mm stack height with a 32mm in the heel and 27mm in the forefoot. And the shoe weighs at about 7.4 ounces for a size 9. So next we'll look at the components that make up the shoe. So on the upper you have the open mesh design. It's very similar to other shoes out there. It's got a lot of padding in the collar and the heel area, and it's also got a little heel clip on the back here for stability in the heel. Other than that, the upper is pretty thin. It's maybe got a couple layers in there, but it feels all open and breathable. I didn't have any issues with that. So in the midsole you have the new lightweight EVA foam that's designed to deliver a soft and responsive ride. The foam is definitely soft, it's comfortable, and when I was running it felt very much like the Endorphin Pro. And then on the bottom you have the Hoka Meta Rocker geometry that complements the natural gait cycle and reduces the height differential between heel and toe. So it's very nice for giving you a smooth ride while you run. And of course, sandwiched in between is the 1mm carbon fiber plate that's designed for maximum efficiency. So first impressions of this shoe looks very Hoka-esque. So it looks like a lot of the other Hoka shoes with the colorway and then the way the foam is. The foam is very soft and responsive. It's got a lot of cushion. It isn't something mind-blowing or something, that you haven't, if you've tried on a lot of shoes, you haven't, felt. The Meta Rocker design on the bottom is very nice. It gives you a very smooth ride for that heel to toe transition. On the bottom, it's got a little bit of rubber on the top and in the bottom, so it's very minimal, similar to a lot of the other racing shoes. It's got exposed foam for the rest of the shoe. Other than that, there's a lot of padding in the heel and in the collar area. There's a little heel clip in the back that keeps your foot stable inside the shoe. Otherwise, the tongue is comfortable. There's no padding on it really, but the upper is about looks like a double layer mesh. Which is pretty breathable. I didn't have any issues with hot spots. The size, there was no issue with the sizing as well. So I'm a size 9 in all of the other brands, and I was able to fit size 9 in this without any problems. There's plenty of room in the toe area as well as in the the rest of the midfoot area. Other than that, it's a nice lightweight racer. Nothing out of this world, and it's fits right in with the other shoes out there, and it's probably one of the lightest racing shoes you can get for $180. So when we're comparing this shoe to all of the other super shoes out there, you can see that this shoe is probably one of the most affordable shoes out there, coming in at $180. Everything else is around $200 or higher, with the $275 with the highest for the Alpha Fly Next percent. The offset is also one of the lowest, coming in at 5mm. Only the Alpha Fly Next percent is lower with a 4mm offset. And it's also very low to the ground compared to all of the other shoes. It's the same as the Fuel Cell RC Elite. Only the Meta Racer is lower at about 30mm in the heel. And also the weight, 7.4 ounces, one of the lightest shoes. Just fits in the middle between the lightest shoe at the Vaporfly Next percent, followed by the Fuel Cell RC Elite. So 7.4 ounces seems to be the ideal weight that all of these companies are making their racing shoes out to be. So Hoka's now in the game as well with their Rocket X shoe. They were probably one of the earliest companies to get the carbon fiber shoe out there, when that was taken off. But now we have a shoe from every company basically that has carbon fiber, and it's a really tough competition out there right now. at the end of the day, it's great that we have so many options to choose from with all of these brands. For a shoe tester like myself, having tried all of these shoes, everything just feels so similar after a while. And it's really going to be up to personal taste on the brands that you like, or the feel of the shoe, on how each shoe runs differently. So in my opinion, if you ran in some brands already for a long time, or it's I think it's safe to say that you could stick to it. And if you know how those shoes feel, it's you could try different brands, but in my opinion, with so many choices out there, there's just too many to choose from, and very little distinction between all of them. So if you have a tried and true brand or a shoe that you like, I say go and stick with it. But if you're want to try what's new and what's hot out there, you could definitely try it out. And these shoes are not just made for elite athletes, you're made for everybody, your normal runners as well. Normal runners probably make up the bulk of the market that are purchasing these high-end shoes to begin with. So you guys really are the market that these shoes are going after. They're hyping up all of these shoes for people like you and me to get. So now that we have so many options to choose from, it's great in one hand, but it's also super confusing on the other because of all of these choices. So first run in this shoe is definitely comfortable. It's soft, it's responsive. I could see myself running long distance in this shoe, or short, quick tempo runs in the shoe. So it's just like a lot of the other racing flats out there. It'll give you cushion. The carbon fiber plate feels great, and you don't really feel it in the shoe. So this shoe will give you, exactly what you pay for. You want to go fast. You want a lightweight racer. This is probably it. The foam, the EVA foam is very nice and comfortable. But it's not something that's out of the world, or something that is so different that you haven't tried before. At least in my opinion, from other shoes that I've tried. It's a great shoe. It's very basic in my opinion, and it does what it's supposed to do, which is make you run fast. It's lightweight and it's comfortable. So all of those boxes are checked with the shoe. However, it just doesn't have anything that stands out or makes this shoe different compared to a lot of the other racing shoes that are out there in the market. In my opinion, I still believe the Nike Vaporfly and the Alphafly has a better foam with the Zoom X. However, for those that love Hokas, you might really like this shoe. This seems like a lighter Carbon X shoe that was released earlier. It's lighter and cheaper, so it's it's kind of like the upgrade that people have been waiting for from Hoka. So this is a very interesting shoe. It's I could definitely put it up there as a nice lightweight racing flat, but it doesn't have anything that really stands out to me that would make me pick this shoe over, let's say, a Saucony Endorphin Pro or a Vaporfly Next Percent. So what I like about this shoe is it's very light, and I also like the Meta Rocker geometry on the bottom. It gives you a very smooth ride for your toe and heel and toe transition. It was also very comfortable, very comparable to the Saucony Endorphin Pro. They run very similar. The shoe, was very strapped down when I laced it in, so I didn't have any problems with my feet moving around in the shoe. I felt secure and locked down in it. So things that I don't like about it, and maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like I'm getting enough energy return, or I feel like there's still a lack of responsiveness with the carbon fiber plate in the shoe and the foam. It just seems very simple. To me, I feel like I'm lacking that explosive feel when I'm running, or in my running faster paces, similar to the feeling I got with the RC Elite. There's definitely speed, and you can definitely feel it while running in the shoe, but I feel like it's just lacking that extra step to make the shoe complete. So for those of you that ran in the Carbon X or are big Hoka fans, you guys probably really love the shoe. It's a lighter and I guess faster version of the Carbon X, and it's also a little bit more lower to the ground compared to the Carbon X, about 2 millimeters. So this is definitely an upgrade from the Carbon X, and it's probably one of the most affordable and lightweight racing shoes out there at 7.4 ounces. It weighs just about the same as almost the Nike Alphafly Next Percent, maybe a little bit more compared to the Vaporfly Next Percent, but you really won't feel the difference that much. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have this shoe, I would love to hear your feedback on how you like or dislike the shoe. And if you guys have any other comments, feedback, or questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I hope your training is going well, and as we wrap up the year, I hope you and your family are staying safe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next run.